10,900 on the Dow. Elsewhere, General Electric recently announced it is sponsoring the centennial celebration of Ronald Reagan's birth. GE's chairman and CEO, Jeff Immelt, now facing criticism for what some say is an exploitation to gain favor among conservatives. Tom Borelli of the National Center for Public Policy Research joins the company now. Tom, you brought this to our attention. You say that GE is essentially a liberal organization, skews left on the political spectrum, and that they are using Ronald Reagan and, in fact, misusing. Is that your case?
Basically, that's the case. I mean, Jeff Immelt and Barack Obama, President Obama, they're basically Siamese twins. They've been joined on the hip on things like climate change. President Reagan was a conservative hero because he was for limited government, low taxes, and liberty. Jeff Immelt is lobbying for huge government programs. And Immelt recently said, the government is moving next door to you. We need to partner with them. Reagan's line was the 9 most frightening words in the English language is, "Hi, I'm here from the government and I'm here to help." There's this huge stark contrast. But the biggest risk here.
Wait a second, but you've got to remember, and I'm sure you do and I do. Ronald Reagan hosted GE Theater, I believe it was called. Maybe I've got the name wrong.
You're absolutely
but
right.
He was the front guy for GE's program that was very popular in the 50s and 60s.
Right. Today's GE isn't our father's GE, that's for sure.
But GE is entitled to use him, is it not?
Well, they can do anything they can, but we're here to point out that they're trying to curry favor with conservatives because Immelt is afraid that his whole government business plan, is a government business plan actually, relies on government money to buy his products. If the House flips, he's in trouble. They're not running these ads because they want to. They know there's going to be a conservative backlash against General Electric.
Is GE pushing hard for some kind of climate change legislation this year that would benefit GE?
Oh, absolutely. They were the main backer for the Waxman-Markey bill that went through. Now that cap and trade's not going through in the Senate, they're now writing legislation for Republican Senator Lindsey Graham on a cap and trade kind of a system. Maybe not the trade, but they're going to be still trying to cap fossil fuels.
Well, what's GE's interest in that?
Well, they want to sell wind turbines, solar panels, subsidies, for government subsidies for those, and then higher energy prices on the back end. Plus, this legislation mandates renewable energy, electricity from, so you have to buy their products. And wouldn't it be nice if your show, where people had to watch it? Life would be a lot easier, wouldn't it?
I'll go for that.
Tom, also, don't they do things, don't they make nuclear plants? Is this
They're
one
involved.
of the reasons perhaps the Obama administration surprised everyone by being so staunchly for nuclear power plants?
They're right. That's part of the Graham legislation now. You know, Graham, Lieberman, Kerry, and I say Immelt. Might as well make him a senator because he's so much involved in it.
You don't like Jeffrey Immelt, do you? And you resent him using Ronald Reagan in this way.
Absolutely. And you know, it's funny, I wrote that press release and we were publicizing this. I had people contact me because I'm a known critic of General Electric and other CEOs, and they say, Tom, what are you going to do about this?
And the stock of GE has still tripled in the last year.
Yeah, from 4.
Just about.
Yeah, and when he took over, it was 40, so
all right.
timing is everything.
You got it. Tom Borelli, thanks for bringing it to our attention.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Here's what you've seen so far on this program. Varney